Tom Cruise is back at it with those impressive stunts. Over the weekend, London descended into chaos as the filming for Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 2 continued into the night. Whitehall, Parliament Square and Westminster Bridge were all transformed into the latest battleground for Ethan Hunt as the character was chased by police officers and army soldiers on Sunday night. As Tom made his escape through the capital, he was dressed in a seemingly smart suit, whilst a white shirt that he was wearing was covered in blood as he furiously ran through the London landmarks, his hair blowing in the wind. Now, the action in front of the cameras may have been tense, but off screen it was a different story, as he was seen chatting with crew and beaming whilst he shot the 8th instalment in the hit action franchise. Now, as we all know, Tom is no stranger to doing his own stunts. In the 2011 Ghost Protocol movie, Cruise famously scaled Dubai's 163-floor Burj Khalifa, which is, of course, the tallest building in the world.
So Tom, we're just gonna do another one from this angle. This angle is great.
For 2015's Rogue Nation, he was seen dangling on the outside of an Airbus 400 plane whilst it was in the air. He was in a full body harness as he was wired to the plane through its door.
I'm feeling the force of the wind hit me. I'm actually scared of this.
Later on, for the final scene of that film, he also had to undergo training to hold his breath underwater for 6 minutes. Now, in comparison, professional divers usually hold their breath for anywhere between 4 and 7 minutes. And of course, in the first Dead Reckoning installment, the actor completed what has been called the biggest stunt in cinema history, where he drove a motorbike off a cliff, released a parachute, and then did a skydive down a ravine. To get the perfect shot, he did this 6 times. Very impressive. But things haven't always gone to plan for the star. He previously broke his ankle filming for Mission Impossible Fallout back in 2018. He was running on the London rooftops when he was meant to jump from one high-rise building to the other. The acclaimed actor was meant to miss the landing and hit the side of the wall. But his foot was bent upwards and production was shut down for 6 weeks whilst he recovered. He later revealed that his ankle was still healing whilst he was on the press tour for that film. Tom is all about the recovery and the bounce back, as he showed on the set of Dead Reckoning Part 1 during the coronavirus pandemic. He was not only the main star of the film, but he also produced the movie, and he worked tirelessly behind the scenes to enforce tight rules during filming so cinema can keep on going during that difficult time. In exclusive audio obtained by The Sun, the megastar flew into a rage after spotting 2 of the crew standing within 2 meters of each other at a computer screen.
We are the gold standard. You're back there in Hollywood making movies right now because of us. Because they believe in us and what we're doing. I'm on the phone with every studio at night. Insurance companies. Producers! And they're looking at us and using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs, you I don't ever want to see it again. Ever! And if you don't do it, you're fired. And I see you do it again, you're gone. And anyone on this crew does it. That's it! And you too, and you too, and you! Don't you ever do it again. That's it! apologies.
This was after they had already been met with a host of COVID-related delays as the cast and crew travelled around Europe. It was reported at the time that he forked out £500,000 of his own money for an old cruise ship for the cast and crew to isolate during filming.
You can tell it to the people that are losing their homes because our industry is shut down. It's not going to put food on their table or pay for their college education. That's what I sleep with every night. In the future of this industry. So I'm sorry, I'm beyond your apologies. I have told you, and now I want it. And if you don't do it, you're out. We are not shutting this movie down. Is it understood? If I see it again, you're gone. And so are you. So you're going to cost him his job. And I see it on the set, you're gone. And you're gone. That's it. Am I clear? Do you understand what I want? Do you understand the responsibility that you have? Because I will deal with your reason. And if you can't be reasonable, and I can't deal with your logic, you're fired. That's it. That is it. I trust you guys to be here. That's it. That's it, guys. That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm doing here. I'm talking to Universal, Paramount, Warner Brothers. Movies are going because of us. We shut down, it's going to cost people jobs, their homes, their families. That's what's happening. All the way down the line. And I care about you guys. If you're not going to help me, you're gone. Okay? So you see that stick? How many meters is that? When people are standing around a computer and hanging out around here, what are you doing?